Hey friend, what's up, what's good? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Gabby, and on this channel I share my entrepreneurial journey, business tips I learned along the way, and I sprinkle in some self-improvement, some lifestyle here and there. If any of those topics interest you in any way, shape, or form, go ahead and subscribe down below. It helps your girl out. I'm gonna keep it cute, short, and simple. Let's just get into this video, okay? I want to share this information with y'all because I know that it's a huge question for beginners, and it was a big question for me, and I had to do a lot of research. I had to tip tap, okay? So I just want to share this information with y'all. Disclaimer: you don't have to do what I do, you don't have to listen to me, but I want to see y'all win. So if this information helps anybody out, that's that's all I could ask for. So first, in this video I'm going to talk about what I've seen other people do when I've been doing my research, because maybe you want to do that too. So I'm just going to share that information with y'all. First things first is people freeze their body butters before shipping them out. So they'll go ahead and pop them in the freezer the night before and put them in whatever packaging they choose to put them in, and then ship them out technically like frozen. The second thing that I have seen people do is that they actually go ahead and wrap the body butter in a freezer bag so that the temperature stays cool in the shipping container, and they ship it out that way. And the third and final thing that I have seen other people do that I don't do is they will go ahead and pack their body butters with dry ice or ice packs, and that life ain't for me. I'm not paying extra money for shipping. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what to say. I'm not doing it. But to each its own. You can do it, whatever works best for you. That's what works best for them. I'm not hating. I'm just saying it don't work for me. Okay? I'm a small business. I just started out. I'm trying to keep my costs low. So I'm gonna give you the tea on how to do this cheaply. Okay? So the first option that I have for you guys that I've actually tried is just using a harder butter. So use a higher percentage of cocoa butter or kokum butter. I think those are like one of the two hardest butters. I will go ahead and link a website down below that shows like hardest butters to softest butters, so it can help you guys out if that's what you want to do. But I would just use a higher percentage of a harder butter in my formulation of the body butter to keep it from melting. I would also use a higher butter percentage in my formulation in total. So if you haven't seen my how to formulate body butters video, I will go ahead and put it up there and down below in the description box. Check it out if you want to. It's great for beginners if you're literally like just starting out. But I would just use a higher percentage butter to liquid oil. So I would go like up to 80%, 85% to oil. So it wouldn't melt in high temperatures, and I've had no problem with that. I have used it personally, so that's why I'm sharing it with y'all. The second option I have for you guys is to use a thickener or hardener. If you don't care about your products being vegan, the first thickener or hardener that I would suggest would be beeswax. Beeswax has a really high melting point, and that's the purpose of using a hardener, is that it has a super high melting point, so it'll raise the total melting point of the body butter. So beeswax has a melting point of about 145 degrees, which means like if you're not shipping anywhere that's 150 degrees, you're good. And cocoa butter has a high melting point as well. So think about these things when you're formulating. And you can use beeswax for so many other products like a lip balm, emulsified sugar scrub, all that jazz. So the first hardener that I would suggest is beeswax. So the second hardening agent that I would suggest is steric acid. That is personally what I use in my body butters. I love steric acid because it has a melting point of almost 160 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's technically like bulletproof. You can use steric acid at a usage rate of 1 to 25%. I personally use steric acid at about 2 to 3% in my body butter formulation. All of these hardening agents are used in the melt down phase, so you would go ahead and melt it down with your butters. So the last two hardening agents I am going to mention are alcohols. The first one is cetyl alcohol, which has a melting point of 120 degrees, and in an anhydrous product, which is what I'm speaking about, an anhydrous body butter, you can use it from 1 to 30%. And last but not least, you can use cetyl alcohol, which has a melting point of about 125 degrees Fahrenheit, and you can use that from 1 to 25% in your anhydrous product. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope that it has inspired one of y'all to hustle, boss up, and design your dream life, because if I can do it, you can do it too, girl. I'm wishing you guys sold out all 2021, okay? We get into the bag, period. That is it, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.